Hi Gypsies, this is Joy. I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading today on am I in the friend zone, or can I expect a friend or more out of this relationship? We're going to be asking questions like, what do they think about you? What have they thought about a relationship with you? Should I discuss this relationship that you want with them? And what the future holds if you do have a romantic relationship with them. Now you've got 3 pouches to choose from. The first one is this brown gold metallic. This one is a tan with blue embroidered flowers and sequins. And then this one is sort of a brown crackled kind of micro suede pouch. Okay, so let's begin. I'm so glad that you're with me. Hi Gypsies, this is Joy, and we're doing a pick a card reading on am I in the friend zone? By the way, I didn't know what friend zone was until I looked that up, and then I thought I know what that is, but we call it something different. We're going to look into what they think about you, have they thought about a relationship with you, and then we're going to look at, should you discuss a relationship with them, a romantic type relationship, and then we'll look at what the future holds if they have a relationship with you. Okay, so group 1, you chose the brown pouch with the gold metallic, and let's go ahead. All right, okay Gypsies, let's go ahead and see what's in our pouch. All right, first of all, you chose the pink container, which is orange. All right, let's go ahead and create the ambiance. Okay, orange is for reducing stress, which is very good. Always good to reduce stress. All right, now I'm going to pick out of here 2 of the stones, and one will represent you and one will represent your friend. Okay, let's go ahead and pull these tarot cards out first. All right, so this first stone, that's a pretty, oh, that is pretty, A6. Okay, let's see what that is. A6, that is a cherry quartz, and that definitely looks like a cherry quartz. All right, so brings hope. Okay, this feels like yours. Brings hope, can get rid of anxiety of the future, useful when you want vitality or courage, helps receiving energy. So something like this could be made into a piece of jewelry that you could wear, or you could buy a stone like this and hold it in your left hand and meditate. So I like that. That's pretty. All right, let's look at the other one. That is a D1. D1 is a strawberry quartz. Okay. Strawberry quartz, ability to bring energies of universal love into your life, self-confidence. People will start to recognize you and your abilities and talents, will show you the path that you were always meant to take but didn't know how to until now. The very first thought I had, okay, now this is them, the strawberry quartz. This is you, the cherry quartz. Look how similar. You guys feel like you're 2 peas in a pod. Okay, wow. That yeah, I got that really, really strong. You guys get along really, really great. What a beautiful relationship that you have. And it feels like your friend is not a real confident person, and you've been after them about that. So, a true friend, right? Okay, so what we're first going to look at is what they think about you, okay? So, wow. Okay. Now this is your card, okay? This is what they think about you, okay? They think that you are a proud queen. You say what you want, and they really respect you for that. And you're somebody that they consider a very clear thinker. They come to you for advice, and they really appreciate the advice that you gave them or give them. Very nice. Okay. The Lovers. Okay. Now this is their cards. Okay, we've got 3 of those. The Lovers. Okay. Okay, 8 of Cups. This is upside down. All right, and then the last card, 3 of Swords. Okay, so what I am getting very clearly is, yes, they have thought about a relationship with you. Okay, but they're afraid to go down that road. This is something that they've never done before. They're nervous about it, and they're afraid of what it would do to the relationship if it doesn't work out. They, you are the queen to them. You are the person with all this knowledge. They consider themselves very lucky to have you as a friend, and they're just not ready to. They're afraid. Do you see? This is both parts of themselves, okay? The male part and the female part, and they're afraid of what it would do. They're afraid of the repercussions to a relationship like that, because they've got parents that they see that don't get along very well, and that to them is a romantic relationship. That's what they see, an adult romantic relationship, and so they're not wanting to bridge the gap. They're not wanting to potentially ruin this queen friendship that they've got with you. Oh, it's sort of actually a compliment, isn't it? That they think so highly of you. Now we're going to ask the question: should you discuss a potential romantic relationship with them? Now these are your cards. The Moon. You're not sure. 8 of Wands. Okay, now normally this would mean fast movement. This would mean like things moving very quickly. No, upside down. So you've had this thought in your mind for a long, long time, but you're not moving forward on it. This is you're just sort of like, oh, I don't know if I should say something, and they're like, oh, it sort of seems like you guys are on the same page like you normally are, but you're just not saying anything. Both of you. Isn't that interesting? And this is your 3rd card. Okay. You're also afraid of what they would think about you if they told you this, or if you told them that you were thinking of a romantic relationship, and they're like, oh, I don't think so. You're afraid of looking like the fool. Okay. So judging by, if you all have a very open kind of conversation relationship right now, you guys pretty much are honest with each other about things. Well, boy, this is taking an unknown step, and it is sort of a shame to ruin things as they are. I'm wondering if you've hinted to them before about this potential relationship, and they just haven't responded because they were even too nervous to even address it at all. If you're feeling like they're that nervous about even bringing it up or talking about it or anything, maybe you should put this to bed right now and just and just sort of forget about it until they're less nervous. Because even if they have thought about it, if you bring it up and they're this nervous about it, about ruining your relationship and all that, it may not be worth it. They're not ready. They're just not ready for something like this because of their thinking, because of their nervousness. And maybe when they're more confident in themselves, then they would be able to discuss this with you. Of course, there's also that potential risk that one or the other of you could fall in love with somebody else, and then this could never happen. So, stuff to think about. Let's see. What the future holds if you have a relationship with them. Okay, foundation and achievements, upside down. Queen of Pentacles, upside down. This is your card, okay? Interesting that it's your card and it's another queen, okay? Here you are, the queen of thinking and speaking correctly and knowing what you want. And here's an upside down queen. Okay. And this is upside down. This is their card too. This is the Empress, which is also, you might even think of this as like a queen. And it's upside down. And by the way, this is a major arcana card for them. This is a major arcana. So the future is all upside down. I'm feeling like it's saying that you guys are two important people, two people that are meant to do something grand, and the foundation for this kind of a relationship is not there. Not the foundation for a romantic relationship. It's not there. For a regular kind of very close friendship, yes, but because of especially how this other person has been brought up, the foundation is not there. And I'm feeling like a big black line between these two cards, which represent both of you. It may be that you guys just are not going to be ready, and especially this other person, especially that other person. Let's look at these little cards for some further explanation here. Okay. Yeah, and I am getting, this is about your childhood, and it feels like it's about their childhood. This is the crux, this is the problem. And if they're not able to get over that, about how their parents act towards each other and realize that it doesn't have to be that way, you know, they're choosing the hard way in their thinking. But if that's what their choice is, you know, you can't very well tell them don't do that unless they decide, you know. But you know, it also feels like this is saying that they're going to be going off on a journey. I mentioned that both of you seem like you're very high profile individuals. It feels like there's a black line between you because you need to go one way and they need to go another way. You can always still be friends, but it just doesn't feel like it's in the cards for some kind of a romantic kind of thing. And this here, it feels like something is pulling you guys away. Something that you guys have both got to do. Let's look at some of this bric-a-brac. Now this button here, this reminds me of like a queen button too, and you got two queens. It almost feels like they have put you on a pedestal, and a pedestal is hard to have a relationship with. I mean, a real relationship with. I mean, it sounds great and all that, but a real relationship has got to be somebody that's on the same footing as you, not somebody above you. You see this phone? This is an old style phone. It feels like, wow, what it's saying, what it's talking about is communication. Old communication. It feels sort of old, archaic. I don't know it. I almost can definitely say no. This is no. Let's talk to the pendulum for a second here. Clear. All right. Do these two, well, does group one will they have a relationship, a romantic relationship with their friend that they're asking about? And I'm getting a definite no. Okay. Okay, also, should group one discuss having a romantic relationship with this friend? Should they have that discussion? No. I'm getting no. All right. Last thing. Let's do a channel right now and see what I come up in my third eye about this, okay? All right, 1 second. Okay, that was sweet. I felt like I was looking out of your eyes at this other person, at this friend, and they had their hands up on your face. And it felt like a very loving kind of thing, them looking at your face like this. I felt a lot of love, and I heard the word mother. They think of you as a safe haven, okay? And they don't want to ruin that. You are so important to them. They consider you somebody that they can go to if there's problems, and a romantic relationship would get in the way. Okay? Well, this isn't terrible news. A friendship can be very satisfying, and frankly, you guys can be of sometimes better use to each other if you are just very good friends, because nothing else will be in the way. The other stuff that comes with a romantic relationship, the problems with sex and money and stuff like that. If you don't have any of that in the way, you can just go to this really good friend, and they'll have your back, you'll have their back, and it's just really wonderful. So it's not terrible, not terrible news. Anyway, thank you, Group 1. If you enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up and become a subscriber so you know when I upload. I do it about twice a week. So, all right, thank you so much. Oh, and also click on the link below. When I get to 300 subscribers, then I will be giving out a free tarot card pouch. This is my second giveaway. Okay. All right. Thanks so much. Hi, Group 2. This is Joy. We are asking the question, or we are answering the question, are you in the friend zone? And we want to talk about you wanting to be more than just friends, okay? So you're Group 2. You chose the tan pouch with the sparkly flowers. Maybe those are even like butterflies on there. I don't know. But so let's go ahead and see what we've got in here. All right. First of all, you got the pine scent. It eases acne and let's see, and arthritis. So, okay. Now, we'll pull out our tarot cards and let's see what stones that we have for both of you. All right. The first one, E3. Okay. I think that one is E3. This is a blue spot jasper. Spiritually, it has strong healing and grounding powers, which promotes courage, inner strength, and encourages calmness. That's pretty. Wow. Okay, the other one is E4, and that one is a white howlite. All right, and so let's see. Represents the spiritual qualities of stillness, tenderness, and open-mindedness. And the other one, let's see. That's interesting that these are right next to each other. Healing and grounding powers, which promotes courage, inner strength, and calmness. Qualities of stillness. You know, that's interesting that they're both having the same characteristic of stillness and calmness. And it looks like you guys are, you complement each other. You're not exactly the same, but you complement each other. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. I'm not sure which stone is for which yet, but let's go ahead. All right. Let's look at these cards here. Now, we're first going to look at what they think about you, okay? All right. So, this is interesting. Okay, so this is you, and this is what they think about you, okay? And what they think is you are not a very temperate person. You tend to zigzag. So, as a matter of fact, so that's what they think about you. Grounding power. Yeah. All right. So, you know, I'm feeling like this is you. This stone is for you. Okay? This one. Because the reason I say that is it has strong healing and grounding powers which promote courage, inner strength, and calmness. When somebody is not grounded, okay, they're like, and I know this because I'm somebody that's not grounded very often. Okay, so it's hard to make good decisions and all. You're not focused. Your energy is scattered. Okay, so one of the things that you can do to promote grounding your root chakra, which would be that area which would be closed, would be to maybe walk barefoot in the grass. And I believe one of them was singing in the shower. That's what try not to sing too loud if you have a bad voice. So, but anyway, yeah, so you need to be grounded, okay? They don't think of this as a bad thing. That's just you. That's just you. And so they tend to stabilize you, okay? Well, as I say, you guys seem to have a very nice contrast. You help each other. You complement each other. Okay? All right. So let's look at, okay. Now, this is part of the reading where that's what they think about you. And now we're talking about, have they thought about our relationship with you? So the next card is the Star. This is all about their thinking. It's upside down. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. And Six of Pentacles. Okay. So I'm feeling like, yeah, they've thought about a romantic relationship with you. And now you're somebody that that, as I say, they don't consider you a very temperate person. You're somebody that just goes off on this direction, then you're this way, then you're so they're like, yeah, I've thought about a relationship with you, but because of your personality, they're not real sure if that's really what you want. Okay? They tend to be more of a measured thinker than you are. They don't step in as quickly as you do, that's for sure. So they want to just see how things go. And I don't even know that they really want to have this conversation right now. But maybe. I mean, they're a very mature thinker. Okay. They're just not sure if they want to give everything, how do I say this? If they want to jump in head first yet, okay? You see all these gold coins. They're not sure if they want to just give them all away at this point to somebody that they're just not sure. They're sure about a friendship with you because they love you. They think you're great. But they're not sure about putting all the eggs in the basket for a romantic relationship. So yeah, they've thought about it. They've thought about it. Let's look at, should you discuss a romantic relationship with them? Okay, the World. Now these are your cards. Page of Cups. Okay, I can feel that. And Judgment. Okay, so first of all, you're nervous about doing something like that. This is a new thing for you. You're just not sure, and you're not sure about. You're thinking it would bring you happiness, but you're a little tentative. This person means the world to you. Okay, I can feel that. It's so sweet. And you're afraid of if you're wrong, paying the piper. Yeah, you're nervous about the outcome, even though you really want to, shout it to the world that you're really in love with this person. So it sounds like you're. Yeah, I can feel your tentativeness. I can feel your nervousness about doing this. And frankly, is it such a bad thing to wait? Just to wait a little bit, because it sounds like this other person wants to be sure about things too. They don't want to mess up a good thing, okay? And I'm not saying that they definitely would never consider having a romantic relationship with you, but they want to at least be more sure than they are right now to actually jump in, okay? Now we're going to look at what the future holds if there is a romantic relationship. Now, when we're talking about future cards, the future always changes. It's not set in stone. So an action that you take could change the whole thing, okay? But we're just talking about right now. Heart chakra upside down. Okay, your card. Oh, upside down. And Queen of Pentacles. This is their card. And this is right side up. Okay, so I'm feeling like this is a pretty mature person. I'm feeling their maturity, and I'm feeling like you can sometimes get very jealous. And okay, well, the heart chakra is green and pink, but I'm feeling like in this case, especially because it's upside down, I see that green jealousy. And I'm seeing how your jealousy can just put a spear through this relationship. And I'm feeling like through it all, this other person, very mature, and you see this, I'm feeling like they're holding up their relationship. They're trying not to let it get ruined with this jealousy, but I don't know how long they can hold up that ball. Okay. Let's see. Let's ask the question. All right, clear. Should group 2 have a romantic relationship with this friend that they're asking about? Will it work out well? You know, this is going back and forth, back and forth. When it does this, I'm hearing in this case, it's like no telling. It could go either way. It could go either way. You might check yourself and see if maybe you do have this aspect of jealousy to you, because if you're somebody that tends to maybe say things you really didn't intend to say, or do things you really didn't intend to do, you might sort of watch that and sort of try and modify your behavior before you even consider getting into a romantic relationship with this person, because it feels like they've got self-respect and they're not going to put up with something like that, and it may just derail everything, friendship, romance, everything. So you might take a real good look at yourself, okay? All right. Let me do one last thing. I want to do a channeled look at this, okay? Oh, I've never had that before. You know, I could feel my head. It was almost like I was collapsing and my head was going forward to the right. And then I saw a burning piece of paper folding in on itself as it was burning. And it almost, it's this jealousy again. That's what I'm getting. How it can burn everything up in its path and leave nothing but ashes. Okay, something for you to look at. If this is something that you feel in your heart that you're having a problem with, you might look at yourself and really try and find the root of this jealousy, especially regarding this other person. I know you're in love with them, but jealousy is not a compliment to the other person. It is more about you, okay, and how you view yourself, okay? This is not a compliment to the other person. If you're jealous of the other person, not a good thing. Not a good thing. And it means you don't have a lot of pride in yourself, that you're afraid that they're going to go off with somebody else. Okay? Something that you need to look at. All right? Okay. Let's look at some of these smaller cards to see. Oh, interesting. You know, it just shows this card came up again with the small too. So this jealousy thing is there's something. Okay. As far as this goes, I'm feeling like this is representative of you and how you're viewing yourself in not a very positive way. Like you feel square, you feel clunky and you don't have a real good self-concept. You want to work on your confidence, and that's directly tying in with this jealousy factor. Okay. All right. And I'm feeling like you feel tied up in knots about this person. And the lips here, you are in love with them. All right, group 2. I hope everything works out with you. If you'd like this reading, please give me a thumbs up and follow me as a subscriber. That'd be great. And I'll see you for the next reading. All right, bye. Hi, group 3. This is Joy. You chose the modeled kind of pouch, and we are answering the question: are you in the friend zone? And should you expect more from this relationship? Would you like a romantic relationship? We're going to look at what they think about you. Have they thought about a romantic relationship with you? Should you discuss a romantic relationship with them? And what the future would hold if you did have a romantic relationship. So let's first see what kind of scent. This is the pine. That's nice. Okay, so this eases acne, and it helps muscle pains and stress. Always a good thing. All right, there's our cards. And let's see what kind of stones are in here for both of you. Oh, that's interesting. That one and one more. And this one. Oh, wow. These are both very similar. Now look at that. Very similar. Okay, so this one, E3. This is a blue spot Jasper. It has strong healing and grounding powers, which promote courage, inner strength, and encourages calmness. So that's that one. Okay. Now this one is a D4. This is a Larvikite, protective and grounding stone, cleansing to the subtle bodies, and facilitates a strong connection with energies of the earth. Helping to connect with spirits of nature, stimulates inner visions, and enhances our psychic ability. It repels negative energy. So let me look at that again. Grounding powers, and then this one. Well, both of those stones are good for grounding. Okay, both of them. Okay, and you know what I'm hearing? 2 fairies? 2 fairies. Okay, so let's look at our cards. Now, what we're first going to look at is what they think about you, okay? Oh, okay, so this is what they think about you. And I am thinking that they're thinking of you as a love interest, okay? All right, and let's see. Let's see what else they think. 8 of Wands. This is upside down. The first thing I saw on this is 2 dolphins, both of you. And I'm feeling like that's what they would like, but it's not happening. And they're almost feeling like it's pie in the sky, that it could never happen. Maybe they think you're too good for them. I don't know. 7 of Wands. Yeah, okay. 7 of Wands and 9 of Cups. Okay. Both of you exchanging cups. And I'm feeling like this woman right here is somebody that's disapproving. Somebody in the background, somebody in their life that's sort of on the periphery. Somebody trying to stop this. Somebody trying to stop this relationship. What is the deal with that? Yeah, I'm feeling, yeah, yeah, you better believe they're thinking of a romantic relationship with you. And this is like in their dreams, this romantic relationship. Both of you flying together in the water. It's beautiful. But boy, the calmness of this, and then this card, this is what's throwing me. It's like, well, this is what they want. It's in their dreams and they think they can't have it, okay? This seems to be more of the reality that they're dealing with. Yeah, there's a lot of upset in their mind, and it's like these seem very, very similar to me with this scene and the two people, the two dolphins and the two people here. But this one here, it's almost like she's not necessarily, she doesn't seem to be evil or anything like that. Is this a mother? A mother that would be disapproving of that? She seems like she would be okay, but I'm feeling like deep down she's not. Jealous mother? Yeah, okay. Let's look at, should I discuss this relationship with them? Oh, High Priestess. Upside down. Page of Swords. Yeah. Page of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Okay, so you have never really discussed this with them, and you're very unsure of yourself, just like a page, just somebody that's young and inexperienced, and you're also afraid of what you're going to get back. You don't know. And deep down, you're really afraid. It's like I'm focused on this black column right here, and I think maybe subconsciously, maybe consciously, you're not aware of it, but this woman here, she's the black pillar between you. This is your friend, and then this is this woman in the shadows, appearing to be for you guys, but no. She's causing a lot of upset. So deep down, that might be the reason that you've never talked about this with the person. You're really afraid. Subconsciously, you're really afraid, and this may be the reason why, is this woman. Okay. Well, the question was, should you discuss this relationship with them? Let's go ahead and do the pendulum now. There. Should group 3 discuss a romantic relationship with this friend? I'm getting no. All right. is the mother disapproving of her child having a romantic involvement with you, with group 3. And yes, very definite yes. Oh yes, she is disapproving. That's what it is. Okay, what the huge future holds if there is a romantic relationship. Sacrifice. Wow. And it's the mother sacrificing happiness within the family, calmness within the family, because she's so dead set against it. And the bad thing about it is she's not coming right out and saying she's against it. Okay, it's that passive aggressive kind of thing where she's like behind your back going like this, but she's like, oh no, it's fine. You know, it's that kind of thing. She's not being upfront. Okay, this is your card, the Tower card. And this is them. 3 of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Okay, so this feels like the friend's siblings being sorry about their mother and trying to make up. Okay, if there's a romantic relationship between you two, the sacrifice is going to be the family. His family is going to be all in tatters. There's going to be major upset, and this person's siblings are going to come to this person and apologize and say, you know, I'm sorry. I don't know. You know, mother is just crazy. Okay, and it's going to rock your world because you didn't on a conscious level realize this about the mother. It's humiliating. It's aggravating, making you very angry when you find this out. And you're shocked. You're frankly shocked at the depths that this woman will go to break you guys up. Wow, that yuck. Absolute yuck. Oh, all right. Let's look at some of these Bracken here. Okay. Oh, okay. So I'm feeling like with this love is going to be just etched with pain and upset from this woman. It's almost like you've got to walk away from at least her or part of that family, just because she's just bound and determined to cause problems. She'll be lying behind your back. She'll be telling your friend all kinds of bad things about you. Breaking the chains of your romance. Causing a rift between the circle of your love. The bird of happiness getting tarnished. Yeah, these are great messages, aren't they? I'm sorry. I wish I had something better to say. Let me go ahead and do a channel on this, okay? See what comes in. All right, 1 second. Oh. Ugh. Oh, boy. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of energy coming in. It feels like a knife. And I felt a burst of energy just I don't know what to say. I don't even know. Should this be discussed? I mean, the pendulum was clearly saying no. You might just take it, at least for some of you. I realize this is going to be a, you know, I don't know how many people watch this, but it's not going to be for everyone. But for those people that this is directed towards, you might take a serious look at where you're going to really go with this. And if this person is willing to do anything about their parent, their mother. This is tough. This is really tough. I don't know, something to really think about before going forward. And it looks like it's a dead end in this case. Okay, group 3. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say it, but I don't see anything good in this. Okay? And I'm not saying about your friendship. Your friendship is fine. It's the romance part. Okay? All right, group 3. All my love. Best of luck to you. And I'd love to see you for the next reading in a couple of days. If you like this video, please thumbs up and subscribe. That'd be great. All right. Thank you, group 3. Bye.